Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 136, I believe. And we're still talking about the Maxwell Disc Assessment method of personalities. And it's a very useful tool to learn who you are talking to and craft your message in a way that they listen to your intent, but it may not sound the same way as if somebody is talking to you and the way you would prefer somebody to tell you. So this is for you to learn how to talk to the other types of personalities and get your message across and increase your influence. If you want a summary sheet that helps you identify fairly quickly the communication style of someone else, make sure to visit juanonecoaching.com/communication tips for your download, and then a chance to take your own assessment that gives you a 31-page report and gives you ideas on what you could benefit your team with the most. What are your strengths? What are the ways you can teach your teammates how to interact with you? And then it also gives you graphs that shows you your personality in different scenarios. It also gives you an opportunity to meet one-on-one with me, and I can coach you through the process and give you an action plan. Today we're talking about the C personality. I've already covered the D personality, the I, and the S, and you can watch those videos in the prior episodes. And today is C personality, who stands, or what that stands for, cautious, calculating, and conscientious. Um, the biggest fear of the C personality is criticism. They don't like to be told they did it wrong, or they don't like to make mistakes. So they try to be perfect in everything they do. The way they counteract or protect themselves from this fear is by controlling their environment the much they can. So they would use a lot of analysis, they would use a lot of pros and cons. They spend a lot of time setting very specific systems, very specific tools. If you meet someone that's very, very organized, where like everything has like labels and there's a specific order in which things have to be placed, this personality, this person is probably a C personality. Um, there's nothing wrong with them. The other thing that they like to do is to be alone. They're very reserved and they are task driven. So they want to be on their own, and they want to focus on rules, processes, and get everything done in the right way and in high quality. So they could be called maybe the voice of reason. They do a lot of research and investigation, and they definitely don't like things to be changing too quickly. So if you're dealing with a C personality, you probably want to give them enough time for them to process whatever it is that they've been assigned to, or if something is changing in their environment. They need a lot of time to process this. You also are going to have to give them a lot of information. They pay attention to every single word you use. They pay attention to all the details about a specific project. So you are going to need to use time to give them as much information as you can, show your evidence, show the facts, uh, show your thinking, how you got it done, how you made that decision. They're going to need all that information. It's not because they're trying to judge you. It's not because they're trying to tell you you're doing it wrong. They simply need all that information so that they can process that themselves and start building a mental model as to what needs to happen. One of the things that I've noticed happens a lot with these people, because I'm one of them, is while they don't like criticism, they also are very quick to criticize other people and other things. So they're very quick to point out what's broken in a model, why you're doing it wrong, that why you should do it a different way because it's better, and they do all these kind of things, and that's just because they are very analytical. So in their reasoning, in their analysis and the processes they run, they determine that their way is the right way. So they could be very quick to point out something's wrong, and they want to tell you need to fix it. It sounds very like a jerk-like move, and it sounds very ironic that they could be very quick to criticize, but they hate criticism. It's just the way their mindset works. This is some stuff that you can work through. If you ever need to give them feedback, just make sure that you have a lot of evidence and you have done your research and you're well prepared, and you just show up and say in private, hey, here's my thinking, here's my process, here's what I've seen. What do you think? Maybe there's an adaptation that could be happening on your end, and let's just talk it out. So that's it for the C personality. Hopefully these mini series has actually helped you understand better the personality. If you want to have your own specific report, feel free to visit juanoncoaching.com/communication tips, and you'll get a video summarizing your personality. But then you also get the chance to download a summary sheet to be able to identify how to communicate with each personality, and then the chance to take your own assessment and meet one-on-one with me and set up a plan of action and development to get better at doing this and utilizing this stuff to your advantage. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.